What is going on, everybody? It is Dylan with Astrodfs bringing you another video. This video, I'm going over some bets and some money that I like for today's games. A couple spreads I like and a couple over-unders I like as well. So we'll just get right into it. First of all, go to the over-under for one of these games. Detroit, Chicago, 41.5. Taking the under on this. I don't usually take unders. I'm more of an over person than an under. But with the situation going on in Chicago right now, we saw what Fields did last week against Cleveland. Granted, it was Cleveland. He got sacked 8 times. They couldn't pass the ball. They couldn't do anything like that. It's a big division game. 41. Bears are favored by 3 right now. I can't really see 41, it going over 41.5. Just based off of what the Bears have done this season to prove it. I mean, most of their games have been under 41. In Detroit, same thing. We have yet to see them do anything spectacular. They rely a lot on more late game action than early game. So 41.5, I feel pretty confident in taking the under there. The other game that I'm looking at right now is the Colts and Dolphins, 41.5. Same situation. Both teams banged up. Carson Wentz banged up. Jacoby Brissett getting his second start in here. Both really good defenses. Miami's got an edge as far as receivers, but Jacoby Brissett did not have a great game. And with Carson Wentz receivers, he does have some talent there, but I just really can't see this game hitting that 41.5 over. It's just, to me, it's a big defensive game. So we'll switch over to spreads. First spread that I like is Saints -7 against Giants. It's a touchdown. I like touchdowns. I don't like 7.5s or 8s, anything like that. I like 7s for games like this. Saints defense is elite. They're going to carry them this season until Michael Thomas gets back and maybe they trade for some help in receiver. They get Deontay Harris back. They just need help offensively. They're going to rely on Kamara to do a lot of the workload and hopefully build Jameis's confidence throughout the season. But they are facing a pretty shaky defense for the Giants. We really haven't seen them be what everyone thought they were going to be. And their offense does what they need to do, but they're down Darius Slayton and they're down Sterling Shepard, which worries me. Kenny Galladay's still out there, good option. But the Saints have pretty much dominated everybody. You could say the game against Carolina, but guess what? Their offensive personnel was pretty much non-existent, and Jameis had a bad game because of it. I'm not saying that's the sole reason, but you saw what he did last week, and he looked a lot more comfortable. So Saints -7 is a play that I like. I don't know if I want to take this because it's pretty hard to say that you're going to bet on the Jets. But Jets +6 against Titans doesn't look too bad. Titans being down their 2 top receivers. Jets having a pretty decent defense. Titans having a pretty shaky defense. All we need is that offensive line for the Jets to hold their blocks for a minute and you get Corey Davis out and he wants to get payback on his team. So, Jets +6. I'm not saying it's a pick to go after, but it does intrigue me quite a bit. Seahawks +2.5. You can see some books have 3, but it's mostly 2.5 anywhere you go. I think this one is one that I like. 49ers, really good team. Big division game. We've seen Seattle choke some easy wins, but with how banged up San Francisco secondary is, their defense in general just hasn't looked amazing. They look good, but not amazing. And Seattle's offense efficiency is there. So Seattle 2.5, I like it. Green Bay Packers -6.5 against Pittsburgh, I think is interesting as well. 6.5 I like because that way if they are up by a touchdown, it's good. We've yet to see Big Ben be Big Ben. He doesn't look like Big Ben at all. It looks like a rookie quarterback being thrown into a terrible situation. Their wide receivers are banged up, even though they have Deontay Johnson and Juju Smith in this game. They're not healthy at all. They're going to rely on Najee Harris, and guess what? They can, because Green Bay doesn't have the best rush defense. But I think with Green Bay's offense, 6.5 is doable. Rodgers being down MBS is a little worrisome, but we've seen someone like Allen Lazard step up. They've talked about wanting to get Randall Cobb in that offense more involved. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what they do being down MBS in a pretty winnable game here against Pittsburgh. So 6.5 I do like. Patriots or Tampa Bay -7 against the Patriots. I like that. I think Tom Brady's out for vengeance. I think he wants to destroy this Patriots team. Not in a bad way, but I think everyone knows it's Brady versus Belichick. So Tampa Bay -7. I haven't seen anything out of Mac Jones that really impresses me. He doesn't have a lot of help receiver-wise. It's more of a run game. Being down James White kind of hurts that offense quite a bit. He's a guy that slept on. Hopefully they use their tight ends against Tampa Bay this week. Tampa Bay is going to be down Gronk, but they are stacked everywhere. So besides defensive back, but tight end wise, they still have Howard, so I'm not worried about that at all. Buccaneers -7. So those are my bets for today for you guys. So hope you guys do enjoy them. Leave in the comments what you guys are taking. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I'll leave that in the description down below. I usually post all my bets, or a majority of my more confident bets, on my Twitter. And link for our Discord will be in the description down below. If you guys want to check that out, we have a very cheap package. And we give out bets for Sunday, Monday night, and Thursday night. So hope you guys do enjoy, and we will see you in the next one.